Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing and first impressions. But before we continue with the unboxing, a special thank you to the sponsors of today's video where I got this watch from. The sponsor of today's video is Discovery Japan. Discovery Japan is a web store specialized in selling items from Japan, from collectibles and Japanese kitchen knives all the way to watches, which is the thing that got my interest. Not only do they have a huge selection of models from Citizen, Seiko, Casio, and Orient, but they also have them all in stock, meaning they ship them the next day via express delivery. The selection of available models is so big that you end up feeling like a kid in a candy store, overwhelmed with models ranging from entry level all the way to high end. Grand Seiko, Citizen Campagnola, and the Citizen models, Royal Orient and Orient Star, and my favorite, an ocean of G-Shocks from basic to JDM and limited editions. I'll leave the link in the description so you can check them out, but be warned, once you start browsing, your wallet might end up empty pretty soon. That's how many cool models they offer, so check out Discovery Japan. And now back to the unboxing. Okay, with that out of the way, let's open the package and see what we got. So like I said, Discovery Japan is like a candy shop when it comes to us watch people, and I really did get some candy. So this is the outer box. Let's open this and see what's inside. Okay, they really packed it well. There we go. Here's the card from the sponsor, Discovery Japan. Let's open this. Protective packaging, very well protected. Okay, let's move away the box. Here is another bubble wrapping to protect the outer box of the watch. So let's rip that, unwrap it. And here we go, the outer box. There we go. Just regular sleeve, Citizen emblem. Let's pull this away. Cardboard box with a Citizen emblem on it as well. And now, let me just put it like this. It's time to open the watch itself. There we go. And here it is. You even get an extra strap, which is very cool. We have the instruction manual, the warranty. Let's move this away. A nice soft pillow. And there we go. Let's zoom in. This is the BN0220, a modern reissue of their vintage 1300 meter dive watch from 1982. When they released it in 1982, it was a record breaker with 1300 meters of water resistance. It was made of titanium and it was quartz powered. This is a modern reissue with a few differences. This time they went with only 200 meters of water resistance, which also helps in keeping both the price down and the thickness down. The case is still made of titanium, but in this case it's a super titanium with Duratect coating, making it up to 5 times more scratch resistant than steel, while keeping it like 60% lighter. And this watch is very, very light. But look at this look. I mean, the design is just epic. I had the vintage 800 meter, which shares the same bezel design, but the case was a bit simpler, and I'll put a link to that video right here in the corner. But I always wanted this one, the 1300. Since the vintage ones are pretty rare and very, very expensive, I think Citizen did the right thing of reissuing this. Look at it, it looks just so epic and massive, but it's very light. The finish, look at it. It like this grainy finish. It makes it look like it's almost made out of cement. I don't know how to describe it. Wow. It is a large watch. This is like a 46 46.5 in every direction, but just like the Seiko Tuna, it's a lugless watch, making it very short. So it's 46.5 like this and like this. So despite being this big, I believe it's gonna look okay on my 6.7-inch wrist. So let's zoom out and put it on my wrist. And currently I'm wearing my Zelos Hammerhead, which is a 44mm watch, but it has lugs. So as you can see, although this is bigger, look how much shorter it is. So I do believe it's gonna look okay on my smallish wrist. Let me just remove this paper thingy so it doesn't get in the way. There we go. Okay, let's strap this bad boy to my wrist and see how it looks. Even the buckle seems to be made of titanium, and the strap is a modern citizen strap, meaning it's very supple and very soft. Okay, there we go. This is the watch on my 6.7-inch wrist, and as you can see, it's very, very short, not overhanging my wrist in any way. This actually wears smaller than an EcoZilla, but like this, it is very, very, like, has a lot of wrist presence, but it doesn't look ridiculous. And it's really thin. It's not as thick as you would expect. Very cool looking. I'm really liking the way this thing wears. Oh yeah, look at this massive, massive buckle made of titanium. Very cool. Like I said, the strap is very supple, very soft, and unlike a Seiko one, it's not overly long. Look, it doesn't overhang that much, which is something I actually like. This is powered by an eco drive movement, meaning that it's powered by light, it's quartz, so it is gonna be very accurate and probably very, very reliable. Look at the seconds hand, it seems to be hitting the markers pretty well, considering it's an entry-level eco drive movement. Very good. Now with eco drives, my longest lasting eco drive so far is about 17 years old, and it never missed a beat. The trick with these solar watches, any solar watches, is just not to keep them in the dark for very long periods of time. So if you're not going to wear the watch, don't put it in a drawer, just put it outside, in normal ambient lighting of your living room. So just leave it outside of a drawer and it's never gonna fail. If you let them drain out completely many times, the battery is gonna die. Anyways, pretty cool watch. Look at the markers, and I like this very vertical chaptering, creating this very, very deep dial. Very cool. Even the bezel insert has the same grainy finish as the case. Wow. Okay, let's try the bezel. Very easy to turn, very precise clicks, but it has that titanium feeling like it's almost made of plastic. That's something I don't like about titanium, and something I really like about steel watches. It is precise, it's okay, but the feel, it's just not as sturdy as on a steel watch. But the alignment seems to be pretty good, and it has 60 clicks. Very cool. The crown, unlike the original from 1982, is not here where that one had it, but it's here. Since this watch is a bit thinner, and I guess the crown is not in the way. That one is also a saturation diver. I don't believe this one is. It unscrews pretty well. Pulling it all the way will stop the seconds hand, and the first click will allow you to change the date as such. Very cool. Okay, let's screw it in. Let's take a look at the case back. Pretty simple case back, and we're gonna do a Loom Shot and close it for the day, because like I said, this is just the unboxing and first impressions. I will be doing a full review once I spend some time with the watch, with macro shots and everything, and I can't wait to see the dial under macro. This is a very utilitarian looking watch, but one that is very cool. Wow, this was supposed to be, in 1980s, this was supposed to be like a competition to the Seiko Tuna, and although it exceeded the Seiko Tuna when it comes to water resistance, it never caught on like the Seiko Tuna. While Seiko Tuna is like legendary and still costs a lot, these never caught on, so that's why they're so rare, and I actually like them. I loved that 800 meter one. But with this, Citizen re-released them in a smaller water resistance. I wish they issued another which is like 1300 meters and maybe put a premium quartz movement in it, or even better, put an automatic movement. I believe these would sell like hotcakes. Even like this, these are pretty good because the price is pretty okay. It's like $500 or something like that, which is okay for what you get, and you get one of the most unique looking divers in the world. Okay, time to do the Loom Shot and close it for the day. Let me just charge it for a couple of seconds, and then we're gonna turn off the lights to see how it glows. In fact, again, since we do have the Zelos, we'll charge both, just like in my last couple of videos, and do a comparisons while we're at it. Okay, that's it. Let's put them to the camera, and as you can see, I believe the Loom is gonna be okay. I don't know if it's gonna be Seiko level. Let the camera focus. Are you ready? There we go. And yes, this is very, very good Loom. Wow. In person, it's very bright. Even on camera, it's pretty bright, but in person, it's just stunning. I can only imagine how this will look after like a couple of minutes when your like eyes get accustomed to it. Wow, this is glowing like crazy. I do believe, I don't know if it's a tuna level Loom because I currently don't have a tuna to compare it, but it is very, very impressive. Wow. Excellent job, Citizen. And I love that they loomed only the pip, making it more readable in the night. The hands are large, easy to read, the markers as well. Really well done, Citizen. Anyways, that's it when it comes to this unboxing. Another huge thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Discovery Japan. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.